The Jambo Bear is no here, but there is no need to fear because the Bear is going to be talking a lot about Hearts in this video. Welcome back to Fog Football. It is the 30th of June. July is just around the corner. Premier Sports, man. Friendlies, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League qualifiers. Are you ready? Because I'm fucking ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. I just swore in the first 30 seconds. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I'm too excited. Alright? Football is around the corner, and that's one thing we can all agree on. We know entertained, we know excited for it. By God, you should be. But one person that's not that excited for it is Budge, apparently, because she's stepping down as chair in December. So let's listen to this. Budge will step down as Heart of Midlothian chairperson at their annual meeting in December, the Scottish Premiership Club has announced. The 77-year-old Edinburgh-born entrepreneur took over the reins at Tynecastle in 2014 when she was successful in buying the majority shareholding from administrators after Hearts suffered huge debts left behind by former owner Vladimir Romanov. Foundation of Hearts chairman Jerry Mallon says Budge will be forever remembered for her role along with the fans group in saving the club from the abyss. Hearts say the search for the new chair is now underway. But see, I don't get about this, right? Why wait to December? You know, and this isn't me being bleak, but it's the fucking you're 77 years old. You know, it's like, why not just pack it up right here, right? But that means she's got money. Like, you know, it's not a case, Budge can, you know, give up this role and finally retire. Some people they're in it for the game. They love the business. You know what I mean? They love making money and they love being there. But it's like, you're 77. Why wait to December, Budge? You know what I mean? You've done a decent job with Hearts, right? Definitely better than others. So, take a seat, relax. Don't wait until December. What's the point? Maybe she's waiting because they're going to be top of the league in December and they can have a wee party. I don't know. But yeah, interested nonetheless about Budge. I mean, who's going to replace her? I mean, I'm not really too sure. I'm not really qualified. I'm not a Hearts man, guys. Maybe Jambo Bear can fill us in when we discuss this at a later point. Maybe in December when there's a few people getting talked about. But also, former Celtic player Sheridan says that 10 million is not going to challenge Celtic or Rangers. So, I mean, it's a guy that played it. He started out at Celtic. He played with Motherwell, St Johnstone, Kilmarnock and Dundee in the top flight. He's questioned the excitement around Tony Bloom's 9.86 million investment in Hearts and the Brighton owner's intent to challenge for honours. Right. I mean, this is what I had to say. Celtic and Rangers will be doing something similar themselves. I think there's maybe too much excitement about how much a difference it's going to make. End of quote. Well, it might elevate Hearts above the rest of the pack, but I don't think it's enough to challenge the top two, really. But I don't think anybody, right, thinks that Tony Bloom's money was going to have Hearts challenging the top two, like, in a year or two, right? The reality is, see if Hearts can distance themselves from the pack and become the clear best of the rest and finish there for like half a decade, that's progress. You know, I mean, of course, Hearts fans, right? You know, to everyone listening, right? And anyone else that gets any sort of investment of money, what you want is, I mean, it's me with the 49ers. I think I want to wait a couple of years till it's up fully running, man, and we're in Champions League consistently, and we're winning trophies on the regular again. No, of course I don't. I want to fucking do it this season, but sometimes it's harder than that. And I think if Hearts consistently finished third for like half a decade and got close to the top two and, you know, won a cup here or there with Derek McInnes, I think most people would take that. But maybe is that me being naive? I don't think so. I mean, it's been 40 years since someone won the top flight. I mean, 1984, 85. So, yeah, officially 40 years. You know, there's none of this, it's almost 40 years. Like, that is it. It's over. It's 40 years, and that's crazy. I mean, a lot of people listening to this video wouldn't even have been born, or if you were born. I mean, but you could be 50 right now, right? Which means you were 10 when you seen Aberdeen lift the title. You know, I mean, that's fucking crazy. Like, it's not the like, we talked about this in a fed not too long ago, where some people, you know, we're probably going to get to a point where no one alive on earth has ever seen a team outside the old firm win a league title. I mean, it's 40 years ago, right? Now, obviously, people can live like 120, right? Theoretically, yeah, maybe in the year 2100, or is that what you're going to call it? 2100? 2100, but you call it 1900, 2100, that's it, 21 to 2100, what an idiot I am. I was sitting there, but it's just weird, man. Honestly, I remember before we even got to the 2020s, it was like, fuck, that's going to sound weird saying like 2025, isn't it? But now you're here and it's the norm, everyone says that. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I could be sitting here 115, 75 years from now. You know, talking about fucking Aberdeen's title reign. Even though I didn't see it, so that would be irrelevant. Anyway, yeah, you know what? God, Hearts, what are they going to do? What's Tony Bloom going to do? I think... don't know, though. Because Hearts right now, they're definitely worse than Hibs, right? Aberdeen, I don't know. Jimmy T. Lynn, man, off the back of that Scottish Cup, definitely moving in the right direction. European football, bit more money than other people, but we see how European football affects teams in the league. So, yeah, interesting nonetheless. Anyway, guys, that's it for this wee afternoon update regarding Heart of Midlothian. What are we thinking? Good deals. And Budge, who's going to replace her? Can Tony Bloom do anything of note? It's all these questions that hopefully will get answered sooner rather than later.